Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. And for the Grue Rume Show today, we got a very great guest, and he's going to be starring in a horror movie called Spirit Halloween, the movie. And it's a movie that is out right now in some theaters, not all of them yet, only some of them, and it's not available for streaming until a few more days, I believe. And it's called Spirit Halloween, the movie, and Christopher Lloyd is in it, and a whole bunch of other young actors and actresses, and it looks like a fantastic horror movie. And I'm really looking forward to talking to my guest today who's starring in the movie, and his name is Dylan Martin Frankel. And this is the Grue Room. I am Rocco Cross. I am your host at Stutters, and welcome to my nightmare. Stay tuned, everybody. Okay, welcome to Grue, and thanks so much for taking time out of your night, buddy, and coming on the show.
Yeah, of course. It's great to be here.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. So like the first thing I wanted to start out asking you is like what drew you to want to act?
So, actually, it's kind of a funny story. So, my mom is a hair colorist, and one of her clients was on Orange is the New Black.
Oh,
And
sweet.
yeah, so while I was super young, she met me, her client, and she kind of introduced me to her manager, and that's kind of how it all started. So it was kind of like a coincidence thingy almost, but yeah, ever since I've just been acting.
Wow. Okay. All right. And what was like the very first role you ever did for acting?
So if I'm right, I think it was this student film. I don't remember what it was called, but I had to play this little kid who was on a beach, and I think he ran into the ocean and he drowned, and then he ends up laying on the beach and his mother finds him dead. And I
Oh,
remember
wow.
filming it, and it was really funny because I was young and I had to try not to laugh while I was playing dead. And yeah, I think I was really young at the time. I was maybe 8,
Oh,
9,
wow. Okay.
something like that.
Oh, wow. So you've been doing this now a few years.
Years, yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And it looks like you did some voiceover work too. Is that true?
Yes. I've done a few different things for voiceovers. Some were series. I remember I did this one series called Becca's Bunch on Nickelodeon. A few commercials, stuff like that.
Oh, nice. And like what what would you say is like how would you compare voice acting to, just doing a regular show or a film?
Well, it's a lot different, honestly, because you're kind of doing it line by line inside the studio. So you go into the studio and then you go on the mic and you kind of just do a couple of takes of each line and then you would move on to the next, which is obviously a lot easier than when you're doing actual film because you have to get it all in that one take. So it's filming TV and just stuff on camera is a lot more of a process, I guess.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Right.
And and like I saw you were also part of that. I wanted to ask like how was it like being part of the cast for Raven's Home?
That was great. Yeah,
I I know that show looks fun.
it was really fun. It was one of my, I think actually my first TV show or series that I
Oh,
was
nice.
on camera. It was a multi-camera, and it was really new at the time because I haven't really done anything like it. But it was really fun to film on. The cast were amazing, and coincidentally, in Spirit Halloween, one of the cast members, Marissa,
Hmm.
she was also on Raven's Song recently. So
Really?
kind of a funny little connection. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. And and Who did you play? I saw you also were in another show, the Blacklist.
The Blacklist, right? That was a while ago. I don't exactly remember the name of the character, but it was this one episode, and I think I went up to this car and got a business card and brought it to someone I knew. It was kind of like a small role, so I don't really remember
Okay,
much of it, but it was also really fun to film on that show.
sweet man. And how did you wind up getting cast? Like, how did you wind up being part of this horror film that's coming out, Spirit of Halloween?
Right. So like always, it kind of starts with, the initial audition. It's a self-tape. And so I sent that in. And then after I had a call back with the producers and the director, David Poe, great director, so fun to work with. Um, and yeah, the callback was kind of just reading through it, talking about the character Carson himself. And then after that, kind of like the final thing was a chemistry read, which is where all the, I guess, final auditioners kind of
Mhm.
go into a Zoom call together and they kind of read the script as their parts together to see who has the best chemistry.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, one morning I just get a call and I heard I got the part, and that was awesome. And yeah, and then a few weeks later, I ended up flying to Rome, Georgia to film it, which was great.
Oh wow. I didn't know there was a place called Rome in Georgia.
It's right near Atlanta, but
Okay.
yeah, it was really cool filming, and we were there kind of for like a month and a half.
Wow.
It, it was very, very fun, and I've never really done something like that before. It was my first movie, and
Yeah.
sort of being far from home for so long was new to me, but it was fun. Yeah, it was really fun.
Oh wow. All right. And like that must have been like really cool too, because this is like you said, it's your first film and your first lead role in a film, right?
Yeah, it was like I said, yeah, it was something new, but it was really, really fun being with all the cast and being there for such a long time. It was nice because we were kind of all friends off set, and we all stayed in the whole same
Nice.
hotel, and every night after filming we would all go out for dinner or something.
Okay.
And then me and some of the other cast members, Jaden and Donovan, we would sometimes just go out and just have a walk, just hang out. It was really cool. It was kind of like we were all like a family almost for however
Yeah.
long I was filming it.
Yeah, that's what usually happens with these shoots, like whether it's film or television. Like once you're with the cast and you spend a month or 2 months or longer than that, like you you form a bond, and not only are you friends like in the film or the series, like you become friends off set too, and I'm sure that friendship still carries yet to now, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have friends from stuff I've done years ago that I
Yeah.
still talk to today. Um, yeah, like you said, we're all still close, and it's nice, it's nice kind of keeping those bonds and keeping those connections within the industry. It helps.
Oh yeah, definitely does. I mean, especially if you're going out for another role and one of your friends that you were on set with is in the
Yeah,
film or the series and they can put in a word for you. So yeah, it always does help like becoming friends with the cast that you're with.
yeah, for sure.
and and I mean, without giving too much away, because I know Spirit Halloween the movie is out in some movie theaters, but not all of them, and it's coming out on streaming soon, but it's not out yet. So, without giving too much away, can you tell us like a little bit about what 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 scene did you like filming the most?
What scene I liked filming? So there was, maybe there's others I might not be able to recall, but what I'd have to say is I'm not going to say what it's for, but for a couple of scenes, we were filming in this cave.
Oh,
And it was
nice.
just yeah, it was just this beautiful location. And right outside of the cave, they have this little waterfall, this little stream that gets filtered, and everybody from the town was coming there to get the water. We tried
Nice.
some, it was very good. But yeah, just being inside that cave, it was really beautiful, really fun. Scary because the floor was very slippery and we almost fell about 100.
Oh no.
And it was also freezing in between scenes. Like we would have to, use these hand warmers and put these jacket on. But yeah, it's just because of the location, it had to be my favorite.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Usually caves are really cold.
Right.
And the Spirit of Halloween stores, like I'm a huge fan of like the Spirit of Halloween store. Like every Halloween season, I look forward to when they start coming out, and I'm in there like all the time buying stuff. Are do you have you been to the Spirit of Halloween stores yet?
So actually, funny thing is, before the movie, I had never heard of a Spirit Halloween store. Um, yeah, I've never seen one before. Normally, when it was Halloween, I would shop at Party City.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never really seen them anywhere because I live in New Jersey. But actually, recently, I have seen a Spirit Halloween store near me, actually, which was
Nice.
cool. But yeah, when we were filming the movie, that was the first time I've really been in a Spirit Halloween store. But since then, I've been in a couple, and it's just really cool.
Yeah.
And in fact, a few weeks ago, I think about a month ago, me and the cast members, we all went down to this Spirit Halloween store that was opening. And
Okay.
it was like the grand opening, and the mayor was there. It was really cool. There were people who were camped out for 3 days.
Oh my God.
But yeah, the store was huge. Everybody was excited to get their hands on some stuff for Halloween. And yeah, it's a really cool store. Very nice place. Yeah.
Nice, man. And like the film is actually filmed in a Spirit of Halloween store, right?
Yeah. So it was originally a Toys R Us, but what they did was they emptied it out and they turned it into a Spirit Halloween store.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a great set. It was a lot bigger than what I expected. And it was just really fun to film in. And that actually reminds me, one of the other favorite scenes I did was this little montage we have in the movie where we're trying on like costumes, like
Yeah.
fighting with these like swords and stuff. That was also super fun. And we filmed it really late at night too. And it just sort of
Oh,
gave us this almost adrenaline rush. Yeah, it was really fun and the story is great. Yeah.
nice, nice. And and by doing the movie and being in Spirit of Halloween stores, have you picked an outfit for Halloween?
Actually, so normally I don't dress up too much for Halloween, but the other day I came across a Party City and I got this mask.
Oh, sweet.
So maybe I'm just gonna wear this and like a hoodie.
Nice.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll buy a costume. Who knows?
Okay, now those masks are really awesome. I see them a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of just like simple, very basic, but it
Well,
does.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like almost like a Scream, because if you think about this Scream outfit, the Scream mask is simple. It's not much to it. It's like a
Right.
ghost face with a black hood.
Right. Right. Exactly. So yeah, I might wear this, might pick something funny. I'm not sure yet, but I will have to pick soon because it is October.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And you say you live in Jersey. Jersey has a lot of great haunts, like the haunted houses and
Right.
hay rides. Do you ever go to any of them?
Yes. So well, you know what? I haven't gone in a long time because of, I guess because I'm just growing up, but
Yeah.
I do there are state fairs and they have like haunted houses, they have
Mhm.
the hay mazes.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are cool. I go through those. But yeah. That's cool.
Nice. Well, I live in Philly, so I'm not far from Jersey,
Right.
and I usually like during Halloween season. I usually go over there a lot just to see like the the haunted hay rides and the haunted houses, like ones in Mullica Hill in Jersey. That's really nice that I like going to, and those things are so much fun.
That's great. And actually, one other thing I really like about Halloween is on our streets, what they do is, especially on this one place called Main Street, they kind of decorate all the streets, and they put hay kind of all over
Nice.
the light posts, and they put pieces of corn, pumpkins. It's really cool. It's nice. And yeah, I also like going pumpkin picking, going
Oh,
on the,
nice.
like the rides, the horses with the hay bales. It's cool.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I love this season. I'm a big horror fan. I'm sure you could tell with Chucky in the back and wearing the Freddy and Jason shirt. But, but yeah, like I love this season. It's always so much fun.
Yeah, Halloween is great. And I also really love the weather of fall, with the leaves
Yes,
changing, just the nice, it's not too cold, but it's also not warm, just the nice chilly breeze.
exactly.
Weather-wise, it might be my favorite for feeling. I mean, my favorite season is winter just because of Christmas and the snow. It's really nice, but I'd say fall is a close second.
Okay. All right. Sweet. Sweet. And going back to the film a little bit, like I always ask guests this when they're on the show, was there any funny or cool behind the scenes stories that happened while you were filming?
Um, well, I'll tell you one funny thing we did. This was kind of off camera, but we had this giant, like, okay, so where the hotel was, we had this nice big bridge that went over this lake to get sort of into like the town where you could buy stuff. But right under the bridge, they had this giant, almost kind of stone slope that just went down,
Nice.
and it was about like 30 feet high or something. And me, Donovan, and Jaden, we would climb up there and kind of just slide down. And
Nice.
we made little movies, like mini
Oh,
movies
really?
that we would film, and our friend Donovan, he would record them, and me and Jaden would act in them. And sliding down that wasn't a great idea because it was kind of rugged. So I did rip one or two pairs of pants.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just really fun to be in that area. And a behind the scenes moment, I guess, yeah, just being in the store, sword fighting. And while we were filming that montage, trying not to laugh while they were putting the makeup on me, putting on the wig. And also, Jaden, he had to eat these, I don't remember the exact word. It's this candy. It's this chocolate milk duds.
Oh,
Milk
okay.
duds.
Okay.
So he had to eat them in this scene, and we had to redo that one scene a lot. And he ate so many that he ended up like having stomach problems afterwards, which was really funny. But yeah, overall, it was just really fun.
Nice. Nice. And did you actually I wanted to ask because I was always a huge fan of his. Did you get to interact with Christopher Lloyd at all?
Sadly not. No, I never got to
Oh,
see him, never got to talk to him, but I still think the fact that he's in the movie is awesome. He was a scientist in Back to the Future.
yes,
And yeah,
yes.
I think that's awesome. Great addition to the movie. And obviously as we filmed it, whenever anything scary happens, we can't hear him obviously because we're filming, but after the editing process and watching the movie back and hearing his voice, it's really cool. Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, like as soon as the film is ready and out, I'm definitely going to see. Like I saw all the trailers for it, and the movie looks so good. And you know me, I'm a horror guy, so this is right up my alley, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It's not playing in Philly yet, so I might have to wait for it to stream.
I mean, yeah, overall it was a lot better than I expected for what it was because it's more like a family friendly kind of horror movie more
Hmm.
for like kids, but it was a lot better than what I expected it, like I said, for what it was, for being a
Well,
family.
yeah.
Because normally most of those movies are kind of, corny almost, but it was cool. I really liked it. It was funny, had a good mix of everything, comedy, horror. Yeah, it was good.
Okay, all right. And what do you like doing during your free time when you're not involved with, all auditioning and being in films?
I guess I just like to go out and hang out with my friends. During the summer, now my bike is broken right now, but we would go biking a lot. We would just kind of travel around
Oh, okay.
places. Now I have this electric scooter I use to get around, but we just kind of go out with no real idea in mind on what we're gonna do. We just kind of go out and just let it roll, just see what happens. Sometimes because I live in Fort Lee, I'm right next to the Hudson River, the George Washington Bridge. So we go to
Oh,
New York
okay, yeah.
sometimes, which is really nice. New York, great city. In some areas, some places not.
Some areas, yeah.
Right. But yeah, we just like to go out a lot and do whatever.
You ever did like mountain biking?
Mountain biking. Yeah, I mean, we go. Ooh, mountain biking. That's a good question. I think so. I
Okay.
think so. Yeah, just kind of going far, and sometimes we go a little too far. And I remember this extremely steep hill that went
Yeah.
straight down,
Oh.
and getting up it was a nightmare.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
But it's good. It's a good workout. It helps. It's nice. Yeah.
Nice, nice. And what what horror films do you like watching? I mean, if you are a fan of horror, like what horror films do you like watching?
Some good ones. Annabelle was pretty creepy.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched that. There was this one I watched, and I'm trying to remember the name. It was like, I think it was called Ouija board, maybe.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe you have to remind me. Was it the one where there's like this girl and she's able to like hear her dead dad? Or
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Where the mom was trying to scam
right.
everybody and then the board came to life. Yeah.
But that was um yeah, I don't watch that much horror movies, but when I do, it's really interesting. I like them.
Nice, man. Yeah,
Um,
I'm looking forward to Halloween Ends. Like this is supposed to be the final battle for Halloween, with Michael Myers.
right. That sounds sick. I mean, yeah, I like Halloween movies, horror movies. They're way better when you watch them at night, like 1 in the morning type stuff. Like I used to have these sleepover, and I still do. I have sleepovers with my friends, and sometimes if we're bored, we watch like a horror movie, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And it's great. You get popcorn, you watch it. You make sure nobody falls asleep.
Exactly.
But yeah, I really like horror films. It's something, when you're bored, it's something you can do. It's great.
It is. It is. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
And what kind of music do you like? Like what's on your playlist?
Ooh, so I like a lot of rap singing. So some artists I love Tyler the Creator, Kanye
Yeah.
West, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, people like that. And then I like some different bands like Tame Impala. Um, yeah.
Okay. And if you and your friends were doing karaoke in your living room or something, what would be your song?
Ooh. What would be my song? That's a good question. One of my favorite songs that I love is and all my friends, we all know the lyrics too, is Wet Dreams by J. Cole. Great
Hmm.
song, great story. Yeah, one of my favorite songs.
Okay. And what about gaming? Are you a fan of video games?
Yeah, So I don't play as much anymore, but I do really like games. You know, there are a few games I play. You know, there's GTA, NBA 2K, which I haven't played in a while because my PS4 hasn't been working.
Oh no.
Um, so yeah, like 2K, GTA, Warzone, games like that.
Okay. All right. Sweet. And are you a sports guy at all? Like, do you watch or play any sports?
So I don't really play sports, but I do whenever I can. I like football, basketball, baseball, sports like that. I do watch sports,
Yeah.
watching basketball, football. Hockey is fun, because they're always fighting.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I love going to baseball games, Yankee Stadium. I'm a Yankees fan.
Nice. Nice.
Um, yeah, it's great. And especially football because, my high school has a football team and we watch games. And recently in MetLife Stadium, not my high school, but these two high school teams played against each other there. That was really
Really?
fun to watch. Yeah, yeah, it's great.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And what kind of junk food do you like the most? Like,
Ah, I'm a really big food fan. I love food. Junk food. That's a good question. I love ice cream.
oh
Just
my
plain
God.
vanilla.
Yes.
Um, I like ice cream cake.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of extremely sweet things. Like, for example, I very much dislike candy corn. Now, I know that might be a mixed thing. I feel like candy corn, you either love it or you hate it. It's like a 50-50 thing.
You're right.
I'm not a big fan of candy corn because I'm not too fond of very sweet things.
Okay.
But yeah, chips, like I said, ice cream, stuff like that.
No, I love ice cream. Oh my God. Like just
What
any
is
kind.
Yeah, what's your favorite flavor?
Uh butter, butter, butter pecan. Did you ever have that?
I've never tried that, but that sounds
It's
really
so
good.
good. I love it.
I like a lot of different flavors. Vanilla, you can't go wrong with
Oh
vanilla.
yeah, of course.
Orange sherbet, rainbow sherbet. There's mint, but
Yes.
cookies and cream. A lot of great flavors. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Do you like shakes too? Like the
Yes.
the
I love
milkshakes?
milkshakes. Yes.
Oh my God, they're so good, aren't they?
Yeah. And recently I've actually been making my own. I don't know if it's a smoothie or a milkshake. I can't really tell. But I have this kind of smoothie maker, and I just put some ice cubes, like this acai thing,
Oh,
strawberries, bananas, blueberries, peanut butter, and ice cream, and makes a really, really good smoothie.
oh wow, okay.
No. Yeah, it tastes great. And it's kind of just nice to be able to make that whenever.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nice. And what kind of app do you like most? Like, are you more of an Instagram, a TikTok, a Snapchat? Like,
Well, I really like TikTok. It's just
okay.
entertaining, and kind of whenever I'm bored, I can just go on TikTok and just swipe because it's almost like an endless plethora of content.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Every video is different, and it just makes for some really good videos, really funny videos. It's yeah, and I also really like Instagram,
Yeah.
YouTube. YouTube's great. I don't use Snapchat as much as I used to, but
Okay.
Snapchat's great. Yeah.
Now, do you post a lot on TikTok? Like, do you do like the dances and all that stuff?
So I used to post a lot of like funny, or what I at least thought at the time was funny videos. Um, I don't post anymore. I
Okay.
mostly just watch. Maybe here and there I'll have an Instagram post, and maybe I'll post on my story on Snapchat. But another app I really like social media is Be Real.
Oh, I don't know if I ever heard of that one.
So Be Real it's cool because it's kind of just like it's what the title says, you're just being real, and you're kind of just
Ah,
the way it works is every day there's a new post, and what you do is you post a picture, and what happens is when you press the button, it takes a picture with the front camera and the back camera at the same time. And some funny things you could do is like you go up to a random person, give them the phone, and ask them to take a picture, and then it just takes a picture both ways. and that's funny. But the cool thing about it is you can't see what other people post for the day unless you have posted,
Oh, okay,
which
okay.
at times can be annoying, but it's also a cool feature. And you can react to other people's B reels, and then when it's time to post a new one, the old one just gets deleted. Or well, you can still see it, but in your memories, but for
Yeah.
everyone else, it's gone.
Okay, okay.
And
So
it's
it's so it's similar to like Snapchat though, because like they only you only see it for like a short period of time, right?
it's new. It's like a new kind of way of social media, and I think it's really cool. And TikTok actually now in like a new update, they kind of copied Be Real, and they added that feature into the friends thing, um,
Oh,
which is I guess sucks for Be Real.
yeah, it
They
does.
want their idea to be stolen, but it's a really cool way of social media in my opinion. I like it.
Oh, nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna check it out, see what it is. It
Yeah,
sounds fun.
great. Yeah.
And is there anything else coming up for you that you want to plug? We all know Spirit Halloween, the movie is coming
Um,
out.
um, Nothing right now, no. But yeah, like I said, Spirit Halloween coming out soon and around everywhere, streaming, some places in theaters. I think it's already out in some
It
areas.
is, yeah. It's
But
some places have it playing. Like I said, if it was playing in Philly, I would have saw it already.
right, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if anybody who's watching hasn't saw it already, if you want, you can go check it out, watch the trailers at least. I think it's nice, yeah.
Sweet, man. And where could fans follow you at? Because they're gonna want to follow you after seeing this movie.
Um, I have two Instagrams. Give me one sec. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go check my phone. So I have my main account, my normal Instagram that I just use is Dylan underscore Frankel, DYLAN underscore FRANKEL. And then my acting Instagram is Dylan Martin Frankel, no spaces, DYLAN MARTINFRANKEL.
Awesome, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your night and coming on the show. And
Of course.
definitely you say you live in Jersey, so I'm assuming you're like a Devils fan in hockey and like a Giants or Jets fan in
Yeah.
football.
Um, Hockey fan for for hockey, I'm a Rangers
Oh,
fan.
Rangers. Okay. Well, yeah, because you're closer to
Football,
New
I'm
York.
Giants. Right, football, I'm Giants, and baseball, I'm a Yankees fan.
Awesome, buddy. Awesome. All great teams. Like you're at least they're doing better than the Flyers in hockey, that's for
Right.
sure. But yeah, thanks so much for coming on. It was definitely fun meeting you.
Yeah, yeah, of course. It was great being here.
Thank you, buddy. Well, have a great night and great rest of the week, bud.
Yeah, thank you, man. It was great to meet you.
Same here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. All right,
Bye.
bye.